Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Wednesday, 19th of February 2025. So we'll start off as usual with the synoptic situation. So this was as of midnight last night. The whole host of low pressures waiting to pounce over the UK, which are held back today by these two high pressure areas that are over Europe. It's going to leave us in a sort of southerly, fairly brisk southerly flow today. If I run that through to midday, you can see them the fronts are a lot closer now, but we're going to have a fairly stiff southerly breeze throughout the day. And the rain associated with this frontal system should probably be with around about 3 o'clock. So we got up until then to make the most of the weather. Unfortunately, if I run this through to tomorrow, that's at midnight tonight. Make of that what you wish, and that's midday tomorrow. So there's going to be a couple of cold fronts whizzing through across the country, very strong winds, and probably showers associated with that. So I think we do need to make the most of today. And look at the cloud cover. Here are the frontal systems that are on their way towards us, and we're just left with a lot of cirrus above us at the moment, which is thickening all the time. And rain, this is the forecast rain for the next 2 hours. It's going to be well to the west of us, and I don't think we're going to have rain here probably till around about 2 o'clock onwards. If I run the projected rain forecast for the Met Office, it's obviously out there at the moment over Exeter and Wales. And if I run that, it's thinning out slightly as it goes further to the east. But even up to 2:30, it's still nowhere near us. And it's not expected till later. And then there comes a big wodge of cloud associated with the next frontal system for tomorrow. Okay, so if we look at the Odium, TAFs, they're giving 10 knots from the east. It's saying there is actually a lot more south to it than that. A few clouds at 800, broken at 800, viz 5k or more. And this afternoon from 3 o'clock onwards, broken clouds at 500 and a light drizzle. And if I run that through to Farnborough, they're similar again. They're saying the wind is from the east. When you look out the window, it's very, very much not from the east, it's from the south. Becoming between 7 and 10 o'clock, 10 knots from the southeast. And no cloud below 1,500 meters with 30% probability of broken cloud at 1,200 feet between 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock. And then after that, broken cloud at 1,200 foot. So they're saying we're not going to get rain probably in our flying day today. So spot winds are giving winds pretty strong, 20 to 30 knots from the south-southeast, north of us and south of us. And windy's giving us a fairly steady 7 knots from the southeast on the ground at the moment. Local forecast then is overcast throughout the day, bit of mist later on as the rain comes down and gets heavy, but the wind's fairly steady, 10 knots from the southeast with gusts of 18 knots, good visibility. GFS is giving us a max temperature today of 7 degrees with a dew point at 3. The local site is down. So if you look at the projected weather for, this is top meteo. So obviously we're down here at the moment. And this frontal system, it looks, isn't going to hit it till around about 3 o'clock. If I just play that back a little bit, you see it's clear here up until around about 3 o'clock. And then it does start to get heavy. So we might get a reasonable, might even get a complete day out of it. SkySight is saying that this rain's not going to arrive till after 3:30. Clear up until then, and 10 knots, 160, 170, with gusting at 24 earlier. And then around about now, the gusts are going to come down to around about 15 knots, but it's going to favour, I'm afraid, 1.6 today. And here's the cross section. It's all reasonably okay. High cloud, upper cloud is coming down and down and down throughout the day. And then we have the rain when the front arrives this afternoon. Okay, NOTAMs wise, I'll just go through the local ones. 19 is a rat for UAS only at Oakhanger. 23 is live firing at Winchester, service to 1,100 feet. 24 is Flare firing at Rushmore, surface to 1,500 feet. 25 is flare firing at Barton Stacey, surface to 1,400 feet. 28 is danger area 132, good old Ash Ranges are active today, surface to 1,100 feet. And 29 is a RAT only, a UAS only up at Welford. So we look at airfield setup for today. Then there's the cross section, upper cloud coming down throughout the afternoon. It's saying that we've got cloud at 1,000 feet. We haven't got cloud at 1,000 feet out there. And I don't quite know where they got that from, but for sure, it's going to get progressively worse as the afternoon goes on. Winds 130, 150, becoming 170 throughout the day. Good visibility. No reported movements as of yet. I'm always suspicious at the moment, but there's been no flight plans come in this morning, even up till now. So I think we're going to get away without any movements today. There's going to be brisk southeasterly wind all day, and it's going to be overcast. Please dress for the cold. Grass is drying out nicely now with all this wind. Mind you, we've got the rain tomorrow. And be careful that any wheel brake use on the grass, please, especially on this run, because you do land further into the field where the grass is a little more soggy. We have 4K21s on the booking system with instructors and students. 1K21 for the casual flying list. Instructor required, please. We've got 5 people on the casual flying list. All going to need some instructing. And all the single seaters are booked. And all the other 2-seaters are available. We'll set up on runway 16, east side for Winching, west side for Aeroto. Take off on the runway, land on the grass. Watch out for misting canopies, please. And sunset today is at 27 minutes past 5. Gentle reminder about the buggies, and the simulator, as always, is available. So the setup's a standard 1-6 setup. Winch right down the far end. Usually spreader bar. Vehicle come up the runway, leave the cables on the grass. Launch point on the eastern side, Aeroto on the west, and landing left or right into the field. Caution today, with this strong winds, there's going to be a lot of turbulence on the tree line to the north of the field. Okay, I do think we really do need to make the most of today, so my recommendation is we get out early, and because we will be finishing a little bit early today, I think. So I'll see you out there shortly. Bye.